what we're doing right now is giving you an example of how to use the max sheet and place an athlete's max in. So what we have here is athlete's list of names, and then we'll place in an athlete's name. We'll call him Jason. We can put his jersey number as 35, so it also appears on his weightlifting sheets. Let's say Jason's relatively strong with a back squat of 350. Just type in 350, go to the cell, bench press 250, and then say, well, he power cleans 240. And so what we have is we just loaded in Jason's numbers, and what you'll see is when we go to the eccentric sheet, let's say for example, and we go to Jason, the pre-programmed workout that's already up is that Jason's numbers are placed in there on exercises, the main exercises that have sheets or that have a max in. So this gives you the percentage that your athlete's supposed to lift, so that you can have 100 athletes and they all know the exact weight based upon their max that they're supposed to lift. Okay, now let's say for example, you know you're lifting post practice and you think the kids are probably at 80% that day, and what can transpire is you can say with that 80% that the kids aren't feeling 100% or they're tired. Now, we don't want to go as heavy today. You can do that for every day if you choose, but a simple trick is that you type in the square, you drag that corner box, and then just select the left on the mouse, the left button, and then drag that corner square over, and it fills in 80%. Now, the maxes stay the same, so you don't have to adjust the kids or tell the kids, hey, you're a little lighter today. It just actually shows up in the weight sheets. So we call this a neural rating system. Now to go back to it, you can either put in 100 or you can just drag one of these cells down and over, and it fills everything back in at 100. I think you can drag it down here like this. So then they're all, now Jason's maxes are fully calculated, not at 80% but 100. So you can see the versatility based upon this max sheet page on adjusting your kids. If you haven't adjusted maxes in a while and you know they're super strong and you just haven't got around to it, you could also go 105%. So you can go above what the max is. It's just be aware that this should say 100 if you wanted to actually pull from 100% of the max. Now that's the max sheet, and where the kids actually the names show up, as you can see, I type Jason in, there's athletes A, and then all his maxes show up in here. Athletes B, as we go up to chain them, weights got heavier, that's the way I progressed it. And then again, just a reminder, the print sheet, do not change the names on any of these sheets, but the print sheet, then you select the athlete you want. We'll select Jason. Notice the 50 right here and the 80, if that's for athlete A. When I select Jason, it goes to his max sheets for that day. So, and then you can just hit print on your computer, Control P, or you can go to File and hit print. And it can happen that way, but you know, ultimately just go back to the home and you can print your kids off for the 2 to 3 week training block that you choose to do and use with the max sheet. Now you have about 300 lines for the athletes' names. What I usually do is I save multiple teams with multiple files. So when you get this file, again, as we'll state in the general awareness of the file, I would save one for various teams and then put the athletes' names in there and manage each one of these per team, so you can change out the little things per team that an athlete would need to do for the particular sport if you choose to change.